out, dude. That's right, I got JT Realmuto on this team, dude. Carlos Gonzalez. We're on MLB Network, dude. King Felix on the hill. Get your broom out. Yankees going for the sweep. We got Freddie Galvis, Zach Cozart, Charlie Blackmon, Paul Goldschmidt, Chris Davis, Daniel Murphy, Adam Duvall, Carlos Gonzalez, and JT Realmuto. Good fucking luck.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you from Yankee Stadium. It's the first game in the month of July between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yanks look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next.
I get drafted by the Giants because they're so bad last year.
Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory. Of the year.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing. Really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Striding in for Boston, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Yeah.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bounce it to the left side.
You know, I gotta get a baseball game, dude.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they're set down 1.
Just jump right back into this franchise out of nowhere.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Guys, this
great, I already know I can't hit this guy. I never hit this guy.
They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
I didn't really play last year's. Actually, I did play a lot, but not like
today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
What happened is Madden comes out and it just overtakes this one forever.
On the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Behind 0-2 now. Gray, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. Look at Beltre go get it. On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third. And that's through for a hit.
Blackmon working
around first. He's digging for second. Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right
here. I think it's that guy, TGC member. I think he's like a golf club. He works for it or something. He designs them.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Brantley corrals it.
Don't worry about it, dude.
First is in time, and the inning is over.
Doesn't matter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
We don't need to know.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Today's contest is
I tried making one today and I couldn't even build an elevated tee box, first tee box. I said, fuck this shit. Dude, it looked like the freaking Mario world. It looked like Mario Land.
And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Looped over toward first. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Mancini aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Going to work.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And Hernandez won't get it to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one, frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a
You
way
do
to
that,
stay
you're an
composed
animal.
and execute.
I've never even
plan.
finished one
So he
full
gets him
season.
swinging on a pitcher's pitch.
I got to the
Kenneth
playoffs like every
becomes
time,
the
and I
first out
never.
of the inning.
That's like when I just
First
lose
delivery
interest.
to him on the way.
It's like I finish a whole season, I get to
Tough
see all of
pitch,
my
strike one.
accolades for a year, and
Now,
then
I'm sure these
I got
infielders
out
know
of
it,
there.
but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if
You
he puts
play
a
the
ground
same
ball in
team
play, the
freaking
defense is going to
7
have to make a
times.
perfect turn to turn
Brutal.
two.
Here's Hernandez
Chris
now
Bruno
on
could do it because he
0-2.
played like, what, 8-minute
0-2
quarter, or
pitches, a
6-minute
sinker that
quarters or
misses,
whatever
but
it
he's
was?
still in command, 1-2.
No. Came out for like a
Misses
minute.
ball 2. The 2-2. Hit down the
Right.
line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers
Wow,
are not
Tommy
where he wants them
Pham
to
just
be
lasered
so far
one.
this year, but you never know
Thought I was
by
gonna
that
catch
swing.
that.
He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The head-to-head history with King Felix comes in with 15 hits in 62 ABs.
Adrian Beltre is hitting like
driven in
8.
5 runs. 1-1 to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Rob Brantley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get it.
And the run
Oh,
will
he
score as
dropped
the
it.
Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Standing in now, Alexi Rivera, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Hit hard on the ground to third. Cozart is there. Side is retired.
40 pitches after 2 innings.
2 hits in the inning for Boston. Digging in now for the Yankees, Chris Davis. There, he's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Chris
Line to the
Davis,
right
he
side.
mashes.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up
He
to
hits a
second as
line
he'll
drive
reach
like
here
that,
with a
just 1
2-base
foot
hit.
off the ground.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Now with the play, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up looking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of it. So striding in, Whit Merrifield, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
He's set, here it comes. No balls.
Tommy Pham is tough on this game.
Merrifield gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
That one looked like it could
Some
easily have
just
gone the other way.
right.
There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runners on the move for second. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line. Headed toward the foul pole. And this ball is gone.
Mookie Betts.
No chance to make a play on that one.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone.
3-0 Red Sox.
Yeah, here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And Mookie Betts plays for the Red Sox. As far as they don't have Pedroia and fucking Big Papi.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Popped him up. Realmuto moving to his left. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Kenneth Mullis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Digging in, JT Realmuto. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 2 for 8.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
It was in the inside.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire.
Wow.
The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box.
Yeah, he was on the top 20.
That was some great hustle to
Free
beat the
agents.
throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now,
Maybe.
Zach Cozart. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. And a whip at a good slider that time. Galvis leads off second with one gone in the inning. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Still 1-2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, runner in scoring position with Sukan. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 1.
Yep. It's on fire. Since then, since I said that, and Bruno said, dude, I remember Bruno said, dude, you're going to go on a 30-game history, and I did.
By the way he's pitching it.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's
Oh
a
my
high
God.
pop-up. Beltre is there for it. And that retires the side. The Yanks leave 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Enos Esparza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps
I
ahead.
can never
of the
hit
leadoff
John
man. No
Gray,
balls
dude.
and
He
a
deals me
strike.
every time. He's on the Red Sox, so I always face him.
In
Face him
there,
like
and he's
3
ahead
times when
0-2
he's here.
now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes
Plus, on
right
years
back
past,
out there. If
he's
I'm a hitter,
fucking
that's where
impossible.
I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Just the guy that I don't want to have on.
Wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Now this is a shot fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. That's a strike. The throw down. And
Oh, come
skips
on.
in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 0-2 to Beltran. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a
Jesus
challenge pitch
fucking
here.
Christ.
You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores
Felix
from
Rodriguez is
second. That
getting
makes it a
mashed
4-0
right now.
ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky
No.
he's getting this baseball back.
First pitch of the at-bat on its
Maybe.
way.
I think I do.
The changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Got 3 viewers on it.
4 runs, 6 hits.
No, I didn't.
Error on the Boston line score.
Fixed.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Fuck.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to
3-1.
No reason to sit on anything
Feels
other than hard
struggling.
stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
In a double play
Gotta put on a
situation,
mic
that's
with
the location you want a guy to swing at.
the
More than
sound.
likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Galvis on to
Turn
Goldschmidt.
a double play. Let's go.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Alexi Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the
Gonna
strike
throw a
zone to
strike
swing
right
at.
now,
So
bro.
if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn
Struggling.
that baby loose.
Whit Merrifield would be next. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Skied into
Fucking
straightaway
shit,
right.
dude.
Betts has a read on it,
So late on it.
and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's
John
Chris
Gray,
Davis
can't
now.
hit him.
It was a double for him in his first turn at
Jeff
the
Gray,
plate.
fucking win this.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's the first pitch. All right at home plate, and that's the
Yeah.
first strike. Davis brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Fly ball out toward right
Get out of
field.
here. Wow.
Betts
That is
back
a
in plenty of
moonshot
time to put
right
this
there.
away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he
And he'll
Late
get
on
there in
everything right
plenty
now.
of
It's
time to
pissing
put
me
this
off.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He's 1 for 2 in the ball
What
game.
happens when you don't play this game for
Takes a look
5
at one
months?
catching the outside corner.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be.
You can
So
just serve
it's hard
balls
to
up right in
imagine
the
him
zone.
looking really deep into this game.
You'll only see a ton of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Merrifield stands at second with no outs.
have like no hit and miss stuff
We've seen him
anymore
go
with this
down on
guy.
strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch.
Oh,
That's
what a
it.
pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the
No
third
swing
time
and
he's
miss
gone
stuff
down
at all
on
anymore.
strikes in this one.
Mookie Betts having a hell of a
Digging in
year.
and looking for more, Mookie Betts. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. A ball and no strikes.
Probably their
Called
first
strike
pick.
at the knees,
One of them.
1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Rounded down the third baseline,
dude, that's a
and that's a
freaking
fair
double.
ball as this one gets by him at third.
And I accidentally double tap throw.
Goes into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today.
No.
He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Kenneth Mullis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking
Now all of a
about
sudden I'm
maybe
hitting
working
my
that
little
back
meter.
door.
Perfect.
Or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to
Oh
left.
my God,
And that
bro.
will get
I'm
down
getting
out there.
smoked out here.
And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean
First, I
big,
just wanted to
2-run
finish the
RBI
fucking
single.
inning.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the
Pissing me
donut off
off.
your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Take out Felix.
2 out with the man at first.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm trying to fucking let him finish the inning.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game.
Keep
And that
missing
one
my
ends
spots.
the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Alright, here we go. Let's go. Time for the
At the plate,
comeback,
Adam
fucking
Duvall. He
Kings.
flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the pitch. Lofted in the air. Out
Late on
toward
every
right center.
pitch.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left
Adam
center.
played
Mancini
perfect.
will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, JT Realmuto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is in the air to center.
Oh,
Does
it's
he have
fucking
another
blitz.
1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does.
Come
8
on.
in a row he's set down, and the side is digging in once again, Adrian Beltre. A hit in 2 tries so far. Kyle Bearclaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Pull it up. Just chilling, playing games. Are we gonna eat here pretty soon? Gonna eat pretty soon. Big eater now, are you? You're a big eater now, are you? Plenty of jalapeno.
Pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1.
Plenty jalapeno.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an
Teriyaki?
indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
Oh, nice.
Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Cheese flavor.
Digging in now, Rob Brantley. He was a double play victim last time around. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Cool. Need a lot of salt on it.
1-1.
No, I'm saying you need to put a lot of salt in that for it to taste real
now
good.
The 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Alright, here you go. Time to score some runs. We gotta score 3 right here.
The batting order turns over now and set to go. Freddie Galvis. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
This is ridiculous.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this
I could
game.
never
This
hit this
continues
fucking guy.
like
I don't
this.
know why.
In today's game, with so many
Because he does like this little
bullpen arms, you certainly don't
toe
want to wait
tap
until the
thing.
8th
It's
or
weird.
9th to try to break the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
Yeah, it's like I can't time it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
It's like he's out here quick pitching me.
High in the air out to center field. Pham on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. I'm so interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Count even now at 1-1. So 1-1. Shoots this one to first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Not in time, and he's
Charlie
in there with
Blackmon
a
with
double.
a double. Here we go.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far.
Yeah,
He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He swings and hits it
How
foul
late am
off
I
to the
on these
right and out
fucking
of play.
pitches?
No hits to this point. Grounder down the line at third.
What I do?
This will get fouled
I
for
just-
strike 2.
I don't know. Everything looks hittable, dude. I can hit everything.
0-2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone.
It's just everything's hittable, bro.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate
It's like,
your fastball
if it's on the
right there.
box
This
somewhere, I
batter's
can
eyes
hit
have
it.
lit up since he stepped in the box.
I
Let's
just,
see if he gets him fishing on something
I
breaking.
can't hit right now. I'm just late on everything, and my
2-2.
timing's off.
Blackman at
I haven't
second
played
with
in
2
years.
down.
You give me one full game, though, and I'll be back to normal.
Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Right when I stop guessing fastball up, he throws 2 fastballs up in the zone.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
And then he does
This
that.
one's down to
And I
third.
guess it, yeah.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
I hate this game.
With Merrifield next to hit. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Popped up.
Tell you what, Kyle
Goldschmidt
Bearclaw
has a
came
play,
in
looks it into his glove, and there's one
to a
gone.
jam.
Now batting, Tommy Pham. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. 1 out, nobody on. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Tommy Pham has 4
Here's Mookie
Ks.
Betts. First pitch of the at-bat.
I didn't even
Missed
realize.
with a slider.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 now. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field.
Can't get Mookie Betts
And
out,
that
dude.
finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
That is
Dan, with that
unstoppable.
single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the
Yeah,
line
this dude
or one of those
Mancini was a
tweeters in
yard
the gap.
watch.
He has enough speed
2
so he can
outs when
find a
all
gap
this
or
happens.
find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he was going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward right center.
Come on,
and that'll
man.
split the gap as it should be extra bases.
This game is ridiculous right now.
Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another
This
RBI
game.
to his season total.
Mancini stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a high pop-up. Galvis is there, and that's the 3rd out.
I'm ruining my ERAs with these guys.
Here's Chris Davis now. We'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Number 36 on the year.
A solo shot here to left. Number 36 on the year for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pham is...
I'll be back, fellas. I'm gonna go eat.
Right there,
You're
one
still
down.
there.
Adam Duvall.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Enos Esparza. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And this is high, a ball and a strike. So the Bronx Bombers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Esparza on at first, nobody out. Michael Gibbons enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Michael Gibbons.
You were there. I want to play a game of hot. Oh, you did. Did you playing on medium difficulty? Yeah. No, I'm playing on medium. Yeah.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 1-2, here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready now, Rob Brantley. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A ball and a strike now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now at the plate, Alexi Rivera. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now a fastball
Warner
that's
fell
easy
asleep.
to lay off. off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Blackman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He leads off there half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Stepping into the box, Zach Kozar.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
High pop-up. Rivera over to his left, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Popped him up. Galvis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Here's Charlie Blackman now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Yankees. Center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2.
Yep.
Laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right
In
here,
the
we
bottom
call
of the
this
ninth
guy
right
a
now, I'm
grinder.
about to
What are
lose.
grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They
I
lay
said I'm
off
in the
the
bottom of
pitches
the
just
ninth
off
right
the
now, I'm
plate.
about to lose.
This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Mullis over to his right,
Suck.
and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he threw
Yeah, I
a
heard
pretty
about
good
it. It
fastball.
was,
So I'm kind of thinking this guy's
yeah,
a good
legit.
fastball hitter. So I might want to.
We've got someone, I think. Warner was saying something.
Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Good pitch.
I think so.
Swung on and missed, and now they're
Gotta
down to
check the
perhaps their
messages,
final
I don't know.
strike of the evening.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Facebook Messenger.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will
Yeah, I just
conclude matters
lost.
here as this
First
ball
game
game
playing
is
in a long
over.
time. I just
7-1 the
crushed.
final score in tonight.
7-1.
Boston took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. John Gray earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in a very strong complete game
Not a
effort.
good
Felix
game.
Hernandez struggled and gets the loss
Only had
after giving up
5
6
hits.
earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this
5 hits. No, they change all the time. Maybe, I don't know. You gotta win. You gotta win 3 tournaments to get your PGA Tour card. You have to win 3 web.com tour events to get your PGA Tour card. Yeah. But on the qualifier, I had it on hard difficulty. It was, and I came in like 24th or something. But I still qualified. I still got in the top 50. Alright, I'm turning this shit off.